My family and I came to be one of the thousands of families divided because of their desire of having a better life in a foreign country. This because of the socioeconomic circumstances that were happening in my origin country, Dominican Republic. Everything started when my great-grandfather, as the president of the biggest agricultural association in my country, got to know the President John F. Kennedy in person, becoming his close friend and getting to travel a couple of times for business and agricultural purposes. At that time, his family and all his descendants for generations ago were 100% guaranteed that they were going to get visa to come to the United States whenever they wanted. Out of 14 brothers and sisters, only 6 of them came, those that were the youngest ones, excluding my grandma and the others because of their age. The family was irreparably divided, but for good. Unfortunately, after Kennedy's death, the dreams of my great-grandfather to move to a better place with all his family was destroyed, as his close friend was. He lost his privilege when it comes to the foreign traveling, and so my grandma did. All this loss of opportunity for the family had wanted to be forgotten, and the only relief was that at least that 6 of them were already here. Later on May of 1988, my grandma, already with a family of 5 children, my mom one of them, was ordered by one of her brothers living in here. But that wasn't enough. The immigration policies for a resident to ask for her family was expected to last around 10 or more years. And as the 95% of the population, my grandma and her family had that same period of time waiting. The years were passing as the family was growing. Now my mom was a married grown-up with a daughter, and her successor siblings were already legally adults. It was in 2001 when my grandma finally got her visa, 11 years later, when the act of being waiting for it all those years had caused that she didn't even want it anymore. My grandpa, their 2 younger children, and my grandma migrated here, while the 3 oldest children, including my mom, stayed at the Dominican Republic, repeating the same story all over again. The family was divided again, and all related to it was horrible to see and feel for my grandma and the whole family. All the time, the distance, the love, the nostalgia, the grief was consuming her and the others.
¿Cómo usted se sintió al saber que no podría venir con su familia completa cuando tuvo la oportunidad de viajar a los Estados Unidos?
Bueno, para mí fue un proceso bastante difícil, porque nunca me había separado de mis hijos desde el momento que nacieron hasta esa fecha. Y es bien duro, porque especialmente para una madre, tener que partir para otro país tan lejano, donde una distancia tan larga nos separa, y no poder estar con todos los hijos juntos.
¿Cómo fue ese proceso, ese tiempo, cuando la familia estaba dividida, una parte allá y otra aquí?
Bueno, fue bastante duro para mí, porque especialmente cuando uno emigra de un país para otro, los comienzos son bastante difíciles. Más si uno tiene sus hijos, una parte con uno y otro en el país de origen de uno. Uno quisiera que sus hijos estén todos junto con uno y compartir el pan de cada día. Y realmente fue bastante difícil, porque dejé a mis 3 hijos allá y 2 vinieron conmigo, y a mi nieta Bianca.
Immediately, as soon as she got here, she renewed the applications for us, for the other part of the family that was left at my country. And again, we waited for 10 long years of gaps and suffering. Why do we have to wait so long? How many more years to be together? We miss each other. In my mind, I was thinking about tons of cases to decide for the counselors that they never got to check ours. The reality, our case was archived. They didn't even bother to see ours. Finally, 2011, when we were tired of waiting and already give up about being together again, my mom and my two uncles, with their respective children, came to the United States to reunify my grandma's family and fulfill the dream of a better life, being all together. My family, as dozens of families all over the United States, was victim of the inhuman immigration policies of this country. We were divided, but our love and hope got us together, in this time more than ever.